Hey everybody, it's Hanukkah time. So today we're going to do two traditional Hanukkah dishes. First one is brisket. Brisket. I'm going to teach you a foolproof way of making it that never goes wrong. Second is latkes. Get ready to celebrate Hanukkah. So what we have here is a almost just shy of a 6-pound brisket. I've trimmed off some of the excess fat cap, leaving a bunch of it on because, you know, it's flavor. And to this we are going to sprinkle the top with about 1.5 teaspoons of garlic salt. It looks like more because I'm just sprinkling it, but if it was in a 1.5 teaspoon measuring spoon, you would see that's 100% accurate. Alright, you can also use fresh garlic, but all my garlic looks kind of crappy. Now we're going to do a teaspoon of salt. Pepper. Then over here we have 2 onions, so actually 1 3/4, that I'm going to cut into rings. Good thing about this brisket recipe, if you've ever had a dry or tough brisket, this recipe works every single time. It never fails me. Come back over here. So we're just going to break these onions up and throw them on top. Okay, next is the sauce that we're going to put over it. It's so good. This is a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, firmly packed. Is there any other kind? And a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. If you watched any of my videos, you know that vinegar really does tenderize meat super well. Then we're going to add in 1.5 cups of ketchup, 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of mustard. 1, 2. I'm going to pour it right over the top. We're going to cover it tightly in foil. Really squeeze up under them handles. That really holds it down good. This is going in a 350-degree oven for 2.5 hours to 3 hours max, until it's fork tender. And oh my goodness, it's going to be awesome. So the first thing we're going to do is take 1 onion and a box grater. And we're going to grate this onion. Be careful with box graters because you don't want to grate any fingertips. We don't need that extra flavor. Whew, there's our onion. You see all that liquid at the bottom? That's going to go away. Next I have 5 russet potatoes. I'm told russet is the best potato to use. I peeled them, put them in a bowl of water so they didn't change color. So now we're going to do the same thing with this, using the box cut. You can use a food processor if you have a grating attachment, but I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way, the authentic way. And I'm a glutton for punishment, so that's what I'm doing. Here you go. There's all those grated potatoes. All 5 of them. And the onions. So next, we're going to put these out on a clean kitchen towel, because we got to wring out that water. See how little bit's left in there? That's mainly starch. We're keeping it. What you're going to do is you're going to roll this up. And you're going to twist these. And we're going to go over to the sink. It's the insane amount of water coming off of this. Look at that. That's dry. Look how dry that is now. Good job. So to this, we are going to do teaspoon of kosher salt, 1 tablespoon of flour, 2 eggs, and we're just gonna mix. And that's it. I want to get it really good and mixed though, until it's uniform in color. That way, you know, the egg and flour are going to help it all stick together good. That's our mix. Let's go to the frying pan. Okay, so now we're going to start the frying part. You have to fry them so they're crispy. Number one thing that I hear about what people screw up with is they don't use enough oil. They try to use very little oil. It's the holidays, people. Get over it. You got to have at least a 1/4 inch of oil in here. You're going to do it on a medium-high heat, and it should begin to fry as soon as you put them in there. Put a scoop in there and press them down. Another mistake I hear people make is they overcrowd the pan, so we're not going to do that. We're going to do 3 at a time. Okay, see how they're getting golden brown around the edges? Let's give them a flip. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. The only reason I'm using 2 spatulas is because with deep oil you don't want to flip like you do a pancake and just have oil splashing everywhere. Alright. So we're going to finish these off. I'm going to put them on this. And here it is, the latke. Latkes are traditionally served with a dollop of applesauce and sour cream. Who knew? I hope you all try it. Latkes, Hanukkah, international holidays. Scram! Check it out. Now it should be fork tender. Oh wait, it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out and transfer it to a platter and let it sit for 10 minutes so the juices all get back in there. Brisket! It's what's for dinner. Booyah! Look at this. Look at this brisket right here. Would you just look at it? Just look. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. We're making a Hanukkah meal tonight. So, brisket, latkes, and broccoli. International holidays. It's my new cookbook. Jimmy did.